Hey, hey, hey! Welcome to another Thursday Chaos Queens stream. I don't know how to start videos. I'm Violet. This is my channel, Writing Violet, and I'm joined by the regulars. I'm just going to introduce them so they don't have to introduce themselves. Crystal from the channel's Crystal Cluster, who does gaming content, who's doing spooky games for the month of October, as well as AuthorTube and D&D content. Danni, who does bookish and writing videos. Definitely go check out her latest stuff. And Marta, who also just did the main character tag, a new one for her secondary main character in her whip. Check that out. She also does art videos. So those are my co-hosts, and I'm Violet, and I do vlogs and streams and other writing things. Woohoo! So
yeah. That was glorious.
We just speed through that.
Yeah, sorry, I don't like. Sometimes I get sick of like introducing ourselves when it's like everybody who's here knows us.
Everyone else is just like, yeah, we're us. Hi. So anyway,
that's the principle of the matter. This is how you do streams, so you gotta introduce yourself.
Yeah. So, we have comments. We have people. We have Anna here. Hello. Anya. Oh, yes, I have my new intro. I made that a long time ago, actually, but since I've only did the At Homerfest streams and then the book club streams, I haven't had a chance to use it yet. So, we have a Laura Nettles here, as well as an Anna. Hello, friends. Oh, thank you, Katie. And we have a Wallace.
Nice. A good collection of friends.
Yeah. Very nice, very nice. So how is life going? How is writing going? My writing is going badly. I've made some really stupid mistakes with my revisions. They've been going so slow. I've been filming a Preptober vlog, so I'm going to kind of share a little bit my process with my revisions, but I'm using all the structure now because like I pantsed the zero draft, and now like I'm going in and adding like structure and have like a real kind of like outline situation going on. And I had like the save the cat beats, like with the percentages, how much things could be, like to put my scenes into chapters. I miscalculated the percentages of the acts. And I was like, oh shit, now I have to like cut 6,000 words out of this because of my bad math.
So we're writers, so you can't expect us to do math too. Except Marta, because she does science stuff, but that's an outlier.
Yeah, so how's you guys' Preptober been going?
I'm almost finished. I keep saying it. I'm almost finished. Project Incarnate. It's like, it's getting there. And then I have days where I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna write. Oh, this weapon doesn't make sense. I'm gonna draw it and see if I can make it better sense, and then describe what I drew. And so then I spent an entire hour drawing weapon art instead of writing. Because, yeah, it's going.
Yeah, well, sometimes you just need those sort of things to get the creative mind working, I guess.
I have not done prep work yet. That starts today. Well, okay, I did a couple of like very brief character bios for my nano project, but I did that in September technically, so it doesn't count because I've been focused on Revelry and trying to get that draft finished. Today I did chapter 22, which is a very big one, a very important one. I spent like 3.5 hours working on just that one chapter today, and I'm just like super proud of it now. It's infinitely better than it was, and so since I've done that, I get to work on my nano project. So I have Save the Cat, and I'm going to I'm going to reacquaint myself with the beat sheet because I haven't outlined anything since like February or March when I was doing my Queen's Quartet that I abandoned. So I'm gonna reacquaint myself with the beat sheet and try and figure out, because I have like in my head I know the starting point, I know the ending point, and I know a handful of scenes along the way. So I'm gonna try and fit that along the timeline and flesh that out today.
It's very exciting. I'm kind of jealous that I don't have like a new project to work on, but I'm trying to finish what I've started and be responsible.
Yeah, I just shove my projects under the rug and make new ones.
Well, Marta, what's under your rug currently?
I'm just gonna continue focusing project side and never have a new idea for anything ever again until I finish this book in 5 years. But yeah, I said I was gonna finish it this year, which meant doing 1 chapter every 4 days. It's been 2.5 weeks and I'm still on the chapter I was on day 1, so I tried. Well, probably not very hard, but I sort of tried.
At least we're trying. That is the main gist of it, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, Michael is here. Hello. Mola says, I've been writing so much this week, but I still won't be done with this book is for October on time. Oh no. This book is for October and November. Oops, math is hard. Yeah. Oh my God, what a stupid mistake. I was like, I can obviously have 8 chapters in my first act. No, you can't, you idiot. What are you thinking?
I mean, if it makes me sound better, I'm the one with the crazy ass giant chapters of death. So.
And I have 20 chapters in my first act, so you know, it's fine.
Okay,
you also have like 800 chapters total, Marta, so...
Fair enough.
I am in a writing slump, so I'm working on beta reading today while waiting for the cable guy to come. That sounds legit. Worked over 12 hours yesterday. What Preptober? Oof, Laura, that's tough.
Oh, I feel that. I had 6 days of 9-hour shifts in a row. And so today is my first day off since last Thursday.
Oh.
Yeah. Honestly, I really kind of feel this, like, the whole sphere around Preptober and NaNoWriMo, it's like this overwhelming pressure to like be productive on your writing, and it's like, well, life doesn't stop. It actually seems like it's like revving up this time of year. So
Yep. Oh, definitely.
Hey, that's writing too. I'm all for weapon art.
Yeah, I'm actually really proud of how it, like, I'm really happy how it turned out, especially since I'm not exactly the greatest at drawing weapons. Sure, give me a second. Ah! Procreate, you're evil. Nope, maybe, almost.
Oh, that looks cool.
That's exciting. Is that an eye on the end?
Yes, it is a dragon's eye.
Oh, I love
My
that.
attempt at drawing one.
Very cool.
It is a relic. It is a holy relic of that particular faction in my story, and it just got introduced. And that's actually the scene I'm working on right now, where the secondary main character is kind of like, you know, she hasn't seen it in forever, so she's playing with it and like getting the feel into it again, and it's like this really just beautiful scene. And I decided to draw the weapon yesterday instead.
No, I think sometimes you need to do stuff like that to just feel it. You need something.
Well, it's like my critique partner, he's like, yeah, by the way you've described this weapon, it wouldn't work at all. And he's like, well, what if you like made it smaller? I'm like, okay, I'm gonna figure this out. Madly starts drawing.
Anna says, trying to weave some subplots into the beginning so that I can actually move on with revising the middle and have it not be a scattered mess. Very slow going. Oh, I feel this, Anna. Like, I have a list, because like I'm stuck on my first act right now, and I have a list of like things to introduce that I don't forget, because like sometimes I'm so like now into the plot. Like, yeah, I'm like really turning into like a plotter. In revisions, I turn into a plotter. But I'm like, Violet, you have to remember to weave in the tone and all these other aspects that are coming later. I was like, oh yeah. For some reason, when I'm pantsing, I do it naturally, but like now when I'm trying to add structure, like everything else goes out the window. This is why I can't be a plotter the first draft, because otherwise it would be like, oh yeah, what about the soul of the story? I don't know what happened to it. Abandoned, hopefully not forever.
No, not forever, just for the foreseeable future, because right now I'm working on draft 2 of Revelry, and then that's going to go to betas, and I'm going to be drafting what I'm calling Project Labyrinth. This is the first time I've ever had a project name where I put project in the beginning, because I usually come up with a title right away, but this one is eluding me. So I'm going to work on Project Labyrinth in November and probably into December, and then in the new year get beta feedback and go back to Revelry, and then we'll see from there. Who knows?
I have a question. Are you going to do like a mood board or introduction video to your new project? Because I would like to see that.
Yeah, at some point. I'm thinking, so I have so many video ideas for the end of the year, so I'm thinking that for December and maybe November, maybe January, but definitely December, I'm going to do videos every Tuesday instead of every other Tuesday, so I can get a couple more out there, because I just have so many things that I want to share. And so, ramp up the content for a little bit.
That's awesome.
I relate to that a lot, to be honest. I have so many videos that like have to be out before the year is over, especially like Christmas season and stuff, and it's like I don't think I have enough video slots left that I'm gonna get all of them out.
I planned out the entire rest of the year in videos, and like there's like 10 more that I want to do, and I'm like, well, I'm gonna figure this out.
Well, I was thinking last year I did the 12 days of writing that was hosted by Manon. I don't know if she's doing it again this year, but yeah, then I just posted a video every day for 12 days leading up to Christmas. That was really good. I'm thinking about doing that again, even if I don't know if she's doing a formal event of it. I might just do it myself, or some sort of advent calendar thing in December. I don't know.
If I do a video every day, I would want to do it for like the week and a half between Christmas and New Year's. Because I think that's an underutilized time where no one's doing anything, so why not make a bunch of videos for it?
Oh, hey, look at this. We could do something, guys. We could make a pact right now. We could make an event out of it.
Pact.
Well, I'm gonna be in Spain with my family, so I'm just gonna stay out of this pact at least. We can be super productive that time.
No, that's where you can pre-film and have them scheduled to go up. We'll work on it. We'll workshop this. We'll workshop this.
But yeah, I'm trying to like not have anything scheduled for Christmas because I get to see my family so rarely. So like,
That's my point.
that's true. Yeah, we can't. Okay. I'm in Texas, so it's still hot and haven't fully accepted October. Maybe maybe that's also why Wallace's October is going to stretch into November, and you're also going to have that the Texas October. Ooh, that looks so badass. I'm obsessed. Oh, that's for Crystal. Very nice, Crystal. How did I fall behind in comments? And I'm always getting on other people for falling behind in comments, too.
You still doing good. It's still on the first page.
That's true. Yes, life doesn't stop. And it's also time to get sick unexpectedly, or expectedly since it's fall. Yeah, Anya, I knew you were sick and had to cancel some of your streams. I woke up every morning. I was like, is Anya not sick yet? Okay, no stream. Going back to bed.
I had plans with my sister for this weekend, and then 2 weeks ago she got COVID, and now my parents have COVID, and so I'm like, you guys can stay in New Jersey. I'll be over here for a little while. So I'm so surprised that they didn't get it until now, because I had it last November, and I lived with them, and none of them got sick then, but now they're vaccinated and they got sick, so that's a little sketch. But yeah, everyone's getting sick.
It is that time of the year.
Yep.
Cheese enchiladas are almost ready. Oh, that sounds so good. Oof, I'm really jealous. Laura, you always have like the best snack jars. Like, look at these like fancy eclairs and stuff. I'm like, too.
Maybe a little bit of doom.
It needs a little bit of doom.
Doom. I like the word doom. I also like the word labyrinth. There's like some words that are just good. Like even like crystal incarnate. Like there's just some words that like, oh, it's a good word. I have like a page in my bullet journal just called like words that I like and should use more in my writing.
Words that make me happy.
Yeah. I also have put a page for phrases. I just sort of mash up phrase and page, a phrase. But then I always forget to utilize that and write down good phrases. Mood boards, especially for this labyrinth project because I'm obsessed. Everybody wants to see the mood boards.
I'll see what I can do.
I mean, it's not that we're all addicted to mood boards in any stretch of the imagination at all, right?
I need to do more mood boards. I'm just bad at them. I'm not good at them. 5.8 out of 10 going north. Ooh. Hello! I'm assuming it's M who runs the page. So I always miss pages and Paladin streams because they're so late for my time zone, but I did see that they used my timer because they put it on Instagram. I've been really failing at doing the autumn author to bingo. So
yeah.
my Preptober vlog was supposed to be me trying to like get things off of the bingo board, but my migraines kind of like put a wrench in my plan. So my second Preptober vlog will have that.
See, my vlog for next week, I'm doing it specifically for the bingo board because one of the things to have like a cozy vlog. And so this weekend, since I was supposed to hang out with my sister, I took off. But now I'm not doing that, so I have Saturday and Sunday free. So that's gonna be the vlog.
That sounds so fun. I can't wait to watch it.
Count me in this pact, see? Huh? I think we can work something out here. I think we can work something out. We can call it like a Queen's Christmas.
I love it.
Okay, I like the name.
I'm all here for video projects. Say the one thinking I'm doing daily vlogs for Nana. What? You're thinking about doing daily vlogs for Nana? Oh, Godspeed there. I did it last year and I am not doing it this year. No way. Okay. Michael's going. I'm ramping it up. Yes, all the content. I strongly support everyone doing video challenges except me.
That's fair. I can't fault you for that.
Like so many video ideas. It's like I should get this video ready. No, that's effort. Never mind. I might not. Yeah, I have all the ideas and none of the effort. That's been October so far. Like I still have 3 weeks. I can get all these videos out in like before October's over. Sure, yeah, definitely.
I read a craft book like a month ago, and I was like, I should probably do a review on that. Like, and then I'm like, I don't even remember what it was about.
I should reread it at this point.
Oh. Yes, more eclairs. All the eclairs.
You have to bring enough for the whole class, Laura.
Yes.
Yes, enough for the whole class. That's true. Daily vlogs for Nano. Yeah, I like to watch them. I hope somebody does it. I think Devasha's still like from last year, still recovering from her daily vlogs.
Like I had trouble enough with weekly vlogs. I don't know how anyone can do dailies. That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a
I
lot.
couldn't even keep up with monthly.
The thing is, I did daily vlogs when I had like no, like a very small following. So it seemed like less pressure when I was like, well, there's just a handful of people who are subscribed to me. But like now, like that I've like 200 something subscribers, it feels like more pressure. I know like maybe 200 doesn't seem like that much in like the big scheme of YouTube, but to me it feels like a lot. So I'm like, gonna pass on that this year. Hopefully they aren't actually sick though, for being vaccinated.
Yeah, my sister was like a little bit under the weather, and she didn't think it was COVID. She only got tested because she works at a pharmacy. And then they're like, yeah, surprise. And it's like, oh. And then my parents got it a little bit worse than her, but they're also old, so.
Well, I'm glad they're doing okay. I love your timer. And it's still time for bingo. Oh, there's still time for bingo. Yeah, it's still autumn, right? Yeah, it's going to be autumn for a while. It's not even autumn yet in Texas, apparently. So, running on Texas time, everybody. All the ideas and none of the effort.
Yes, that should be if I ever do merch, I want to make that a shirt.
Yeah.
All of the ideas and none of the effort.
So let me get my timer up. I have now created a new timer, but I didn't have time to upload it to YouTube, so I'm just going to screen share it.
Ooh, exclusive timer look.
Oh, that's so pretty.
It's 20 minutes, so Untitled Design 1. So happy sprinting. I will see you guys in 20 minutes. If this timer is like for some reason not right, that's fine. We're just going to go until the video runs out. I haven't watched it through yet. It just finished exporting while we were backstage. So happy sprinting. Okay, that is the end of the sprint. I had to leave Anya's thing up because I left so hard on Title Design 1. It was so funny, and people liked my timer. That's nice. I always try them out on my streams before then uploading them onto my channel.
Makes sense to me.
Like lately, I've been so obsessed with making timers, but I don't want to just become like. I feel like my channel is just like streams and timers. So it's like I need to actually do content. How'd you guys do for the sprint?
I did okay. At the beginning of the sprint, as it demanded cuddles. And then toward the end of the sprint, as it demanded cuddles. So I think I wrote about 2 or 3 sentences, maybe, tops.
That's 2 or 3 sentences you didn't have before.
Yeah, I
And
think
you
it's
got cat cuddles out of this, so I
And-
don't see a downside.
Exactly. Cat cuddles. Very, very important.
What did I do? Oh, I read the summary of the beat sheet that's in Save the Cat, and then I started trying to figure out my opening image and theme stated, because I don't know, I always struggle with the openings of stories, and then to a lesser extent the openings of each chapter, and so I'm trying to really figure this out, because I know it's gonna suck, but if I think about it more ahead of time, it's probably gonna suck less. So that's what I did.
Let me show you. I am such a proponent of the plot embryo story circle.
Whoa.
So I have it with me at all times because it's my favorite thing from Dan Harmon. So I do my chapters. I don't do my novel by it, but I do my chapters by the story circle. So each of my damn camera. Well, it's not like you can see it anyways. But the point is, that's how I organize my chapters. Now that I'm doing revisions, so
Nice.
I have the 8 beats of his story circle. Each chapter should have a hint of those. So that's what I'm doing. Because sometimes Save the Cat's it's difficult at the beginning. That's why I can't plot before I write. How'd you do, Marta?
I'm starting to think I should figure out how to do the chapter structure thing instead of rewriting chapters 10 times until one of them just happens to work by accident. That might be a better approach. Yeah, I did okay. I spent the first half of the sprint getting key, and then my boyfriend demanded cuddles. Not quite a cat, but it counts. Yeah, and then I got some writing done on my chapter. I'm at the very last couple of paragraphs, and then I was just neating up the final sentences when Violet ended the sprint, and now I want to get back to it.
Yeah, I also started getting in a roll right at the end. So
I only had a minute left on it though, and then I would have procrastinated afterwards. So I guess good timing in a way.
Yeah, I went to look something up, just Google something real quick, and then I saw that 10 people I'm subscribed to posted a video in the past hour, including Katie, and so I'm nope, I have to resist. I'm not going to get into a YouTube spiral during these sprints. I'm going to save that for afterwards.
yeah, same. For sure. Ooh. Lunch-related dishes. I need to do dinner-related dishes after the sprint. I'll put on the YouTube videos, and then I'll be doing the dishes once the stream is over. I read some pages and wrote some lines. I mean, can't ask for more than that, can you? Fed the dogs and started to paint my nails while reading. Ooh, nice. I painted one hand the other day and not the other. Well, you can't really tell because they both look painted, but this one's real dipped. So sometimes you just get one done. A question. Do you have an issue adding channels as mods when they have custom URLs? I tried it and it doesn't seem to work for me. It's fine with non-custom URLs. You can still use the regular non-custom one when you add it. It still works, the other one. They both work. I think. I'm not an expert. I only added mods once.
Yeah, I have no idea.
My only mods are you guys and Michael, so I don't know.
I took the what kind of writer am I quiz from Katie's video. Yeah, you know what? I started watching Katie's video when I was backstage until Crystal showed up to chat with me. I know I took that quiz before, and I was trying to look for the screenshot of what I was, but I didn't find it yet. Maybe I'll find it in the next sprint. I know I've taken that quiz before. because somebody else did it in a video. I don't know who it was, but was it Meredith Phillips? Perhaps. So I would be curious to know what you got for the thing. If maybe she already typed it in the comments and I'm just not there yet. Cleaning my room during the sprints. Just finished organizing my writer's nook. On to organizing D&D stuff.
Ooh, yay.
It really sounds like you're making strides, and this book is for October, which isn't going to be finished. Sorry, Walls, I had to do it. I'm sorry. You walked right into that one. Yes, procrastination is fun. Would also like to know which type you got. Now the index going down. Oh, no. 5.3 out of 10. Uh-oh. Desperately need some caffeine. I'll probably be going up as I finish my soda. Ooh. I actually had a cup of coffee before the stream started, which is probably not a good idea because it's nighttime here. Sometimes you just need coffee. Oh, innovative, which I wasn't expecting. I'll look into it. Does this mean you're adding new mods? Wow, that was entirely unnecessary. Okay, well, you said you weren't going to finish this book as for October, and then you're telling me all the other things you're doing, so...
Also, one thing to Michael.
Hey, Nikki.
I don't think
Yes.
you should be adding new mobs. During your streams, most of the people are blue to the point where the not blue people stand out. Please stop adding mobs.
Have you been on Glory's streams? Everybody's a mod on her stream. It's the best. Even I'm a mod on there. I've already written 2K today. Okay. Whoa, that's okay. Sorry.
Nice.
Whoa, definitely gonna leave you alone. 2K, that's impressive. I haven't written 2K in a month. Just keeping it real. Yeah, writing has not been the easiest. What happened to Crystal?
Went to go get something.
Okay.
Something. You looked away for literally 2 seconds and she was gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, she just teleported away. You missed it.
I'm here. Sorry. My ceiling just started leaking again, so I had to text my landlord and see how bad it's getting and stuff. So, yeah, dealing with the thing. Sorry.
I feel like this is marginally better of a thing to deal with than what you were dealing with 2 weeks ago, though.
This
So-
is true, and so far that has not. We've gotten a handle on that as of so far. So, but this has been a thing that I've been trying to handle, and yeah.
Crystal, you're like a character in a book, and it's like they're just trying to find little conflicts for your life.
I mean, yeah, we can stop now.
Oh no! Me thinking of adding a couple moderators. Marta, that's creepy.
It's not creepy. I just don't know why you would need any more.
Yeah, that's true. I don't even think I've ever had any like trolls in my live streams for my mods to even be useful. But I mean, if they want to post links and stuff.
Have you
But-
had the bots posting like a random string of letters and numbers as a comment on your video? Because I've had that increasingly in the past like month.
Yeah, but
Oh yeah.
by the
I
time
always
I
have
noticed
them.
it, I think somebody else has reported it because there's no comments.
I think YouTube just automatically deletes them. Basically, as soon as
Maybe.
they're posted.
Yeah.
But then
well,
sometimes they'll go wrong and they'll delete someone's actual comment.
I started leaving mine because Caitlin was telling me that she leaves hers because she's like, hey, comments are engagement. I was like, okay. So I just started leaving mine now. Even before I used to report them. But now I just leave them. And sometimes YouTube automatically deletes them. But yeah, I think all my videos have, especially the live streams. Every time I stop my live stream, I have one, a comment. Oh, hey, Evie. I was going to come up with conversation topics, but then I couldn't decide on what I wanted to talk about. First, I was like, oh my gosh, you guys had all posted in the Discord about like indie publishing. And I was like, oh my gosh, should we talk about this? And then I was like, well, I don't know if I want to.
It's a large topic.
Yeah, well, I didn't realize that like all three of you were like thinking indie. And
Yep.
I'm like, am I the outlier here?
Yeah, but then also Stig is allowed like in the Troublemaker because he wants indie. So like one day we should do like a trade, and you can go stream with the Troublemakers, and Stig can come with us, and we can have like a
program.
trad pub versus self pub.
I mean,
Yeah, that's true. Stig is the outlier over there.
to be fair, I'm only picking indie because of the experience I had with Trade Pub, even though I don't know if we can count that particular publisher as a real trade pub because, you know, stuff.
Yeah, see, Chris, I didn't want to ask you because I knew it was like a sensitive subject for you. So when you said, "Oh, maybe I'm leaning more indie,"
Well, I mean, it's as far as sensitive goes, it was sensitive a while, and now it's just like, yeah, no, those people sucked. I can only talk about it like it's not like I can say enter publisher here because, you know, I don't want to get got, even though I'm pretty sure I feel like they're dead every time, like not like dead, like not dead, but like, you know, the company might no longer be a thing because every time I try to look into them, it looks like they no longer exist. Because it's like, you know, old posts and, you know, their Facebook isn't active anymore, really, and the other thing like that. So,
yeah, just for content, for people who don't know that Crystal had sort of a bad publishing experience in the past, she has a video about it on her channel if you want the full scoop.
yeah.
So
I did make a video, and it's kind of, you know.
Marta, are you going to go find the link?
Oh, I was on it unless Crystal wasn't.
Wait. Is this the first time you're hearing about it, Marta?
No, I meant to share it in the chat.
Oh, got you.
Oh, okay.
Anytime anybody mentions a video, Marta's like, I got this, I'm gonna share the link.
True. She is like the promo queen of just our entire community.
See, I was gonna call her the link wizard.
So
I think promo queen sounds better.
Oh, I have hype queen.
Hype queen.
Hype
That's
queen.
a good one.
yeah.
Sorry, Stig is spoken for. Oh, Wallace is.
Well, I only meant like as a one-day sort of switch, not like forever, obviously.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I'm definitely. I could not do indie publishing. The idea of indie publishing like makes me like break out in like cold sweats. The idea of having to organize everything myself.
I mean, to be fair, just because I'm picking it does not mean I have any idea of how I'm going to accomplish it with, you know, because everyone keeps saying it's the most expensive thing on the planet, and I'm a broke bitch, so I might just use Kickstarter.
That's fair. That's something I was thinking, but like, the idea of not having full control is what gives me anxiety.
I think that's more, yeah. I'm too much of a control freak now. I'm like, this is my baby, and this is my new friend, nobody can touch it. Oh my god, I've got to turn my light back on. Hold on.
Oh, see, like I have so much imposter syndrome. Like I think like, oh, I want somebody else to validate me. Also, I'm like, these people are professionals. They know what they're doing. I trust you more than I trust myself.
Listen, things that we know about Danny are, I have a Virgo for my Sun, Moon, Mercury, and Venus signs, and I fit every single stereotype you could think of for a Virgo. I am autistic.
Wait, I don't know what Virgo stereotypes are. Could you just give me a bullet pointed list?
Controlling, organized, like, detailed. I'm all of that.
Okay, thank
I'm
you.
also autistic, and because of that, I tend to be very specific about the way I like things.
Yeah.
And letting other people handle things for me gives me insane anxiety. So, like, between those two things about me, I could not do traditional publishing.
Yeah, I feel like I would not be able to like let someone else take creative control of my book, like changing anything or even like book covers. Like I want to do my own book cover and they can't stop me. Even if I don't sell any copies ever, I'm still doing my own book cover.
Yeah, that's the only thing that like is for me like the sad part about traditional publishing, like the fact that I might have to sacrifice the title or the cover of my book. But everything else, like developmental stuff, like I'm usually pretty open to suggestions. Yeah, I don't know. It's definitely something to think about. I'm so far out from even thinking about publishing. Even the story I'm working on right now, sometimes I'm like, is this even publishable? I don't know.
Yeah.
So,
I still have to hit betas, but I'm not gonna lie. While I was all doing, I have a half a cover, or because y'all have got me addicted to Canva. Okay, I am not ashamed to admit I need AA or CA, I guess, because that site, like, ah.
Yeah, it can be addicting, Canva, for sure. I mean, that's why I just made that 20-minute timer. I was like, this is pretty.
I just want all these things.
See, I have like zero artistic ability myself, so I will not be doing my book covers, but my older sister does like graphic design and stuff as a living. Like, that's how she makes her money, and she's damn good at it. And so I'm gonna be like, hey, you wanna make some book covers for me? And like, I'll pay her and stuff, obviously, but like, I don't know. I don't know if she has like interest in doing that kind of thing, but I figure she's the first person I'm gonna hit up when I get to that step.
Do I remember that somebody in, like, I mean, the community at large, was doing cover art for people? Because
Oh
I feel
yeah,
like I
a
remember.
few people do covers
mean
on
Brooke?
AuthorTube. Brooke does them, yeah.
I think Sako.
Yeah, I was thinking.
Osako, I think, does. Well, I know Sako does artwork, but I don't know. I think she does book covers too.
I think that was recently mentioned somewhere.
Yeah, so I'm like, is this a memory I have? I'm not 100% sure. Because if I think I would trust someone in our community more than I would trust like I'd trust myself first, and then if it sucked, I'd be like, hey, AuthorTube friends.
Just shout into the Discord.
Yep. Guys.
I kind of wish I knew more about indie pub though, like what kind of genres and stuff do. Because I know like adult romance does good and like, self pub, but I don't know how like other categories are. I don't know.
Fantasy had a huge boom recently with self pub.
I was just gonna say I don't know what the YA neighborhood or like the YA vibe is in indie pub, because I only can think of like adult stuff, like all the. No, maybe I can think of some YA, some big YA stuff as well.
Have you seen the channel Heart Breathings from
Yes.
Sarah Cannon?
Yeah.
She's like the #1 person I go to for self pub stuff. She's got so many like videos and everything on all of this because she's been doing it for like 10 years or more.
Yeah, she puts out books like crazy. I listened to some of her live readings of her stuff. The first one she did of her Witch's Cabinet, I don't know, one of her books. She was just like reading it. She was like writing it that day and then like live streaming her reading it out. I was like, this is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I could never have like the nerve to do that. Here, Marta, there's the link. If people are wanting it, just so you know, Canva is the best. Yeah. I don't love Canva for everything, but for some things I really like it. So I would love to get the premium, but it's expensive. And your girl's broke.
Yep.
So.
Mood.
I see. That's what I'm like. I can't remember whose video it was. There was some. It just showed up in my recommendations, and it was like talking about how self pub can be easy if you use Kickstarter, and so I'm like, well, that'll be a way for my broke ass brokenness to get through that nonsense.
Yeah, and I think there's like, since in the AuthorTube community, there's a lot of people who know a lot about it and kind of helping each other out behind the scenes, I think. So there's a lot of people who do editing and formatting like on the side, or book covers. Seems like I really don't know anything about it, and even just thinking about that, like I said, kind of makes me break out in cold sweats. Like,
Well, let's not freak you out anymore.
it's not that I would never consider self-pub, but I do think that's like maybe my publishing hot take. I think a lot of people, okay, it's gonna be a hot take, who are aspiring to be traditional published, think about like self-publishing as a backup plan. I know people don't want to admit that or say that out loud, but I think it's the truth. If I fail to get an agent and I keep failing, eventually I would switch my tactic to go that way.
Yeah.
Maybe people don't want to hear that, but I think it's the truth. So where did I leave off? Agreed. I feel like by the time I'm ready to publish/query, the industry could be quite different. It changes so fast. Yeah, I feel that like I'm trying to find like comp titles for my High School Monster Hunter story. I can't find anything quite like it. Because like everything that has like the tone or the vibes is like a thriller. This is not a thriller. I definitely have some FOMO about not getting my stuff out there soon enough that either the industry will change or that I am writing or what I'm writing about will fall out of fashion or something like that.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, definitely true. Yeah. And Michael saying that Brooke Brooke is the one who's doing book covers. Hers are definitely very like paranormally fantasy, like there's definitely like a style that Brooke has about her book covers, like person on the cover book covers. I have to leave already, gotta run errands, but thank y'all. Bye. Thanks for popping by. Oh, should we do another sprint?
Yeah, we probably should. It's been an hour.
What? How long do we want to sprint for? Let's do this here racing timer.
I mean, I'm good for whatever time it really. I don't know how much writing I'll actually do because, you know.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna get a snack this time around.
We could stop punching me in the face.
I'm trying to think of a nice number. If anybody has any. Wait, what is Wallace saying? I'm so paranoid about Dark Academia boarding school peaking before I can get Project EC out there. Oh, that's definitely, yeah. Ugh. I mean, I don't write Dark Academia, but I feel that because it's definitely having a moment right now, isn't it?
Listen, Revelry will be out there when she's ready, and I'm gonna make Dark Academia stick around long enough for it to happen.
Yep.
Hold on.
I will assist in keeping the Dark Academia in popularity by grabbing all y'all's Dark Academia books once you pub.
Hey, Sasha, you're right in time for a sprint. Are we happy with this monster lineup or should I shuffle?
No, I like them.
Oh, I like it.
I'm good.
Okay.
Just
So-
what I'm picking.
Drac.
Yep.
Oh, I was also gonna pick the vampire because I've been on such a vampire kick lately with like Castlevania, and then I've been reading a vampire manga. I just bought a
Nice.
vampire book from work yesterday. It like takes place in Japan, and I'm like, Japanese vampires, sign me up.
That sounds
yeah.
awesome. Laura's going Mummy. I'm obviously going Ghost Wallace.
I wanna be the knight.
Okay. And Anya's also going Ghosty as well as Sasha. So now we have at least one for everybody, right? Marta's doing the night. I'm doing Ghosty as well as Sasha and Anya. Danny and Crystal are going for Dracula, and Laura is going for the Mummy. Anybody else can also place their bets. Michael is going for number one. 23:32, which is kind of a long sprint for me, but okay.
I'm here for it.
I think let's do it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not the one. Okay, that was the sprint.
Did not expect the mummy to sneak up there at the last second.
Yeah, I wasn't actually watching the end. I got a little bit zoned out.
Oh, my knight is crying.
Who was the mummy again? Laura? Was Laura the only one who voted mummy, or did somebody else? I think Michael also did. So, congratulations to you guys.
That mummy is on steroids.
There was definitely some chat going on during the sprint. Thank you for helping with the Discord, Marta, because my link was not working. So now I have to go back into all my description boxes and fix the links. I don't know why that happens.
no.
Every once in a while, it just stops working. It's supposed to be the one that works forever, but it doesn't. So I'm going to be going and updating all my description boxes because, yeah, I want people to be in the book club because it's fun. So I guess I can close this down. And then what was happening? Danny had a spider or something?
Yeah, I found a spider and I couldn't find it again. But like, I couldn't just look for it the entire time. So I'm like a little bit on edge right now. Hoping it doesn't show up.
Just to embrace the spooky vibes.
I feel your pain on an emotional level. With the stuff that happened last week, we've been keeping an extra eye on the house, and I've gotten a few weird looking bites on my legs, and my husband has now figured out that the horror story from the other horror story from last week with the sacks of we're pretty sure that the spiders are trying to eat me. So I feel this on an emotional level.
All the spooky vibes. All the spooky vibes, I'm telling you.
Violet, stop trying to make this feel good.
The arachnophobes in the room say no.
Oh, I'm also an arachnophobe, but I can laugh at you guys' pain. Anne, shut up. Hello.
Fair though.
And Nikki was saying she feels that way about crickets, grasshoppers, and bunnies. I was like, what? Who's afraid of bunnies?
I mean, have you not seen the Holy Grail? Some bunnies are terrifying.
Yeah, I was.
See the Watership Down?
I was
Yeah,
scaring
too.
Bunny one year for Halloween, and my inspiration was the Monty Python bunny.
Yeah.
But they're cute.
Bunnies are stinky. I don't want to be anywhere near one.
I don't mind bunnies. They're fine. I just wanted to notice that Katie said the going with Ghost for the win, so I just had to say Team Ghost Wellness. Because we know we're always a hater. And Michael was asking about the cable guy, which I thought was weird. Oops, comments jumped. That never happens to me. Ghost Wellness, no. Yeah, you can never test the race by who's in the lead. At the end, somebody always comes up.
Yep.
That mummy was on steroids.
Apparently, we need rigorous supernatural being testing.
Laura, the horror queen, won.
Ah.
Okay.
Yeah. I guess the new lore, because we had the maintenance man, and now we have the cable guy. So.
Who's
Yeah,
next?
that's-
The electrician?
How did you guys do during the sprint? Anne says, checked emails. Apparently, I have copy and development edits for my series scheduled now. Crazy. Ooh. Nice. Oh my gosh, what is going on with these comments? Why is there so many people here?
Are you upset?
No, I'm so nervous about being a host for the Worldwide Write-a-thon. I'm like, how am I going to handle that? I'm going to have like so many co-hosts. And like, I'm sure, okay, it's a weird time slot, so I'm hoping that not that many people are going to be there, but I think even like the slow write-a-thon. Is there an echo?
A little bit.
I hear it.
I mean, what time's your slot again?
It's the 2:30 a.m.
Oh. See, I'd be like, I'll make sure I'm awake for that, smiley face. But my husband would be very angry because, 1-bedroom apartment, that's right there.
Yeah. Well, you're in Anne's stream, aren't you? The one following mine. So.
Yeah, it's 5 a.m. Yeah.
And Danny, are you before me?
Yeah, I'm in Caitlin's, and when you were looking for co-hosts, I was just like, I could probably do that, and then I remembered that I'm gonna have a 9-hour work shift right before that, and I'm like, no.
Yeah, and Marta's going to be on my stream. Last year, I also piggybacked streams doing Marta's and Anya's back to back. Whew, yeah.
Yeah, Anya asked me to do hers after doing mine, and I felt so bad because she agreed to do mine back to back with hers, but I was like, I'm sorry, I can't handle 2 streams at the same time.
Yeah, it's a lot. I gotta leave. Kids need to sleep. I will read them some R.L. Stein. Oh, cool. Oh, Anya probably popped up, but I want to know which one you're reading. Oh. My favorite was Horrorland. That was my favorite Goosebumps book as a kid. Caitlin popped in.
Yep.
That's fair.
Took the dog out. Canva. Sorry, I don't know how to do comments, y'all. And I even asked you how you guys are doing. I'm excited, and hopefully I'll watch y'all on the write-a-thon. Yeah, I'm excited for the write-a-thon.
It's gonna be so awesome.
Yeah, I'm really excited. Yay, happy to have you, Crystal, and so scared of hosting. Yeah, I really didn't think I would get picked. I don't know what happened there.
I think I'm just gonna be the eternal co-host and not deal with that level of stress.
That's what I said, and I was like, oh, I'm just gonna apply. I'm probably not gonna get picked. I only put a few time slots that I was available, and so when it came up that I was picked, I was like,
That's exactly what I did for the last one, and I was like, how did I get picked? No!
I have an idea. This seems like an actionable theory. If you haven't hosted before, they probably go out. I would not be surprised if Samantha and oh my god, this is
Jess.
Jess, thank you. How am I forgetting her name? Oh my god, I'm freaking out now. No, I bet you they have a list of people that have hosted.
Well, it's part of the questionnaire, so.
Oh,
They do
that's
have a
true.
list.
Yeah, it is. It is a part of the questionnaire.
Oh yeah, they're like, hey, new people, you first.
At the same time, I feel like when they were doing the posts on Instagram, at least the first couple of stream, everyone was like, this is a multi-time returning person to the writer-thon for
Yeah.
all of them. So, but I guess that could also be co-hosting.
They could probably try and get an even number of new faces and returning people.
That's what I did.
Yeah, they do say it's random, so I don't know if it's done purposely or not. But
I mean, we can hypothesize from here till Judgment Day.
Did you guys get anything productive done in that 23, 32 minutes? Because I didn't.
I got more cat cuddles. And
I saw that, yeah.
She's so needy today. It's adorable. Now she's asleep on the bed. She'll be gone until hubby gets home. So no more cat cuddles. But I think I got another 2 sentences.
Listen tight.
Bless you.
Did not get to my mute button in time.
I dealt with the spider for a good 15 minutes, and then I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna stress about this no matter what, so I might as well try and get something done. So I don't know what word I'm looking for. My brain wants to say hypothesizing, but that is not correct. Brainstorming the setup portion of my beat sheet, and I've got a couple of ideas, and I had a minor epiphany on if anyone else is familiar with the beat sheet, the B story character. I have figured out who that is, so I've got that, and that's it.
Is it a multi-POV story that you're doing?
No, this is just, it's very narrow scope. It's not even like how the Queen's Quartet was this whole multi-country adventure with a rotating cast of characters that help the main character. It's not like that at all. It's my main character and her brother's fiance go on an adventure to rescue said brother, and the affliction that they need to fix in order to rescue him is very localized to their town and a little bit of the surrounding area. It's a very small scale thing.
fun.
Yeah, sounds good.
I'm excited. I like hearing about everybody's stories, so I'll be over here.
I definitely have some like FOMO about not doing nano. Gonna be
Same.
honest, but I need to finish my project. I'm really trying to be a one project kind of gal. I'm gonna try. So if you guys get sick of hearing like Crystal talk about Project Incarnate, like see how many times I can say High School Monster Hunter story like in the next 2 months.
Yup.
How'd you do, Marta? Or did you do anything, Marta?
And I did. Also, I just want to point out I find it hilarious that you had to ask us like 5 times what we were doing because we kept going off topic.
Well,
I finished the chapter that I was writing, and then I ended up looking up plot embryo stuff because I feel like I might maybe need to learn how to outline at some point.
ooh,
I
fun.
like what
love
you
the
said about
plotting
like
embryo.
applying it to chapters instead of like the whole book. Because I feel like there's no point me learning to outline for a whole book now because like I'm in Act 3, I might as well just learn it for the next project, you know. But like doing it for the chapter makes sense, so I want to do that.
Yeah, I think that's like sometimes my problem. Like the beat sheet seems kind of like vague, or like even like how many? There's 8 points on the plot embryo, 15 beats on the beat sheet. I don't know. Like I have a hard time grasping that, but like breaking things down in the chapter, I can handle it. Like after I have a zero draft, because like I know what we've talked about this before. Like I write just like in scenes. I don't write my zero draft in chapters. So like now trying to go and put the scenes in some sort of chapterly order that helps me. But yeah, I got nothing done during that sprint. Just lots of highs going on in the chat.
All the people.
Michael has never applied, so never been picked.
Yep. That's my plan.
What? No, he does apply.
Oh, I apply, I never get picked. Oh my god. Thank you, I can't read.
It's okay.
I bet your time is coming. But Michael, you probably, because you are like in the prime time zone, you probably are applying for like the coveted spots. Where like, I don't think there was a lot of competition for my 2:30 a.m. hosting slot.
30.
Oh yeah, conversation topics. I have some.
Okay.
I don't. So I brought up a thing about indie publishing. What else did I want to talk about? Sometimes I'm like, do I need to come up with topics? Because I'm also doing a flash fiction stream on Saturday. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have like real prompts and stuff or something to talk about that. But I also posted this stream, so I need to think about something to talk about. I don't know. Do you guys have any thoughts?
Sorry, I got a random phone call.
My brain just jumped to being like, "How's your dog doing?" That's the like small talk.
Yeah, my dog. I have a dog. It's he's still alive. He's still with us. So I keep thinking he's gonna go at any time, and he keeps proving me wrong. So
Dirty puppers. Yay.
no, for me, like, and honestly, it helps like talking about my dog's impending death. Like we've been talking about it for like years, because he's so old. But I think it just helps with I don't know. Wait, I always click all the slots available. Oh.
I'm out of theories. I don't know what it could be then. Just unlucky.
Yeah, I guess so. The dog is important. The dogs are important. They really are. Anne's dog tried eating a cable 2 days ago. Oh.
Oh no. That's Az's like favorite thing is to chew on cables. No idea. It's like this is how you get electrocuted. Please stop.
See, like Lupin is like blind as a bat. Like he lost the rest of his remaining vision, so he just walks around our apartment lost all day long, running into walls. And he like magnets to our back corner where our lamp is, and it has like a button on the floor that you just like, I tap it with my foot to turn it on. So like random times during the day, the light will just start like flashing like a ghost.
It's so cute.
It is cute. He did it yesterday, the perfect timing, like right when it was like dusk, getting dark, and the light just came on. I was like, oh, thanks, Lupin. We were sitting in the dark. Thank you. Nice of you. Yeah, Lupin. Yeah. Regrets about a Harry Potter name for my dog? Maybe. I'll go with, he's named after Lupin the plant. That's what I'm going with.
Honestly, I forgot Lupin was a Harry Potter name until you mentioned it. So it's just the name of your dog in my head. It doesn't mean anything else.
Yeah.
This is Violet's dog supremacy time. Who cares about Harry Potter?
Yeah.
Well, it's because he's Bob's your uncle. I'm like, did I say that and not notice? Because I actually do have an uncle named Bob.
Really, you've heard the expression. Oh, I thought of something super cool in my story to do yesterday, like with one of my side characters who's the uncle. I was like, oh my gosh, this could be like a cool little plot twist reveal. That's like one thing I like about revisions, like when you have like a moment where it's like, wait a minute, I've set all this up perfectly for this thing. It could slot right in here and make it cool. So
It works.
sometimes you get good moments like that.
And you can do that without rewriting your whole story from scratch? How?
Well, I am rewriting from scratch, so I'm still in Act
Fair
1.
enough.
Have you
Spoke too soon.
you had that moment where somebody reads something you wrote and it's like, oh yeah, no, I totally like this twist that you put here, and then you're like, I did that? Yes, no, I definitely did that. That was intentional. Because I had one of those the other day. I was like, no, I really this plot twist is so amazing, and I'm just like, I'm glad you liked it.
I
See, I have
definitely
the
have.
opposite
Oh,
issue.
sorry. What's your issue, Danny?
When Marta was reading my thing, she was like, "Oh, this is such a cool setup for like a subplot," and then I just never mentioned it again.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. I think with this story, I'm going to implement alpha readers for the first time. When I finish Act 1, I think I'm going to send it to some people for some feedback. Because I don't know. I think I'm at the point in my writing where I really want outside feedback. So, and the idea of waiting until my novel's completely finished seems like a long time. So, I think we have time for another sprint. I know we've been talking a lot, but
Do it.
should we do like a shorter sprint? A 1, 2, 3, 4?
Wait, can you have up to 100 monsters racing? Is that
No,
what
I can
this
only have
license
up to
was?
6 because you
Oh.
need to be a premium user.
But like theoretically, you could have up to 100.
I guess.
Theoretically, yeah.
That's
Can you also just
terrifying.
oh, you need at least 2.
I'm like, see, my brain goes, how does your computer handle that? Because that's a lot of sprites to yeah. I've used D&D Beyond's electronic or digital dice, and if I use more than 5, it freaks out.
Yeah, okay, let's do one last sprint. I have no idea what I'm going to work on. I'm like at my wit's end right now. Well, I'll figure
Just
something
have a
out.
nice snack.
I'm going to work on a
sit down.
plot bunny or something. I think that's a good idea. Do like a little palette cleanser, something else.
So much for one Project Violet.
Marta woke up and chose violence.
No, it's fine. That's what I get for like sassing at Wallace earlier. She's like, I wrote 2K today. I'm like, oh, okay. Okay. I'm going to write 2K tomorrow. That's what I say. That's what I say every day.
Good luck.
Oh, I forgot. We have to place our bets.
Are they
Oh,
all
yeah.
zombies this time?
Yeah, it's zombies.
I am
So-
totally taking the purple mohawk.
I think
Okay.
I gotta go with the pink-haired one up top.
Okay. Marta?
Okay, I guess I'll be the orange hair. I was gonna let you choose first. But
Oh, I was going to take number 2, this guy, because he looks cute.
Okay.
It looks very coiffed.
So we have one for each, and Caitlin is going number 4. If anybody else would like to put in their bets, Michael's going 2. So
You got
I
this,
like the
Caitlin.
zombies. I think they're really cute. So Woohoo. Looks like number 3 has taken the win.
Boo.
Oh, yay!
Yeah, that was Marta's pick.
I forgot I picked that one.
Oh, see, I thought that you would pick that one because he's all in green, and I thought green was your...
Actually, my favorite color is orange. I just happened to be going with a green theme the other day.
well, he has orange hair and a green body, so it was meant to be.
Here.
How... Ah!
Oh, that's
I should just end all the sprints like that. Like, instead of the timer going up, just like,
Okay.
Jump Scare Stream Edition.
oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I don't know, how did you guys do the sprint?
I got further. I am just about to start on the baiting the villain to go to a location for the final battle, and we're it's the questioning his arrogance versus it's like he's not going to fall for it. Oh, he's going to fall for it because he thinks he has the upper hand. He's an arrogant son of a bitch. Of course he's going to fall for it. So yeah, it's fun little dialogue. My main character is just about to call him and be like, "Hey, you know how you wanted us to be friends this one time? Do you still want to? 'Cause I'm thinking of changing sides."
Does he like literally call the guy up on the phone?
Well, I mean, you know, how else are you gonna get a hold of this dude?
I don't know, that's just really funny to me.
Well,
Your main character just has the villain on speed dial.
well, no, he's technically the CEO of a company, so she's calling the company to be like, "Hey, I want to talk to you, Mr. Important Guy," and it's like, "Yeah, he's not here," and so it's like, "Fine, okay, well that didn't work," and then he calls back. It's like, you wanted my attention, you have it. So yeah,
That's cool.
he's a lot of fun, and I'm excited to.
What? What are you doing?
So I'm just watching the zombies. I thought maybe you guys would want to watch them too. So I enjoy them. I find them cute.
They are.
Sorry.
I kept working on my setup portion. I'm thinking that I'm going to try and get all of Act 1 done for the beat sheet today. Not immediately, because after the stream I am going to the bookstore to buy books. But after that, I think I'm going to work on it until I hit the break into 2. So, yeah, that's my plans. That's what I did.
You have a slight echo going on.
Yeah, I was going to ignore it.
Do you have any books on your book wish list?
Yeah, so I'm only allowing myself to buy 2 books. I'm going to buy The Rot, which is the sequel to Odin's Child that just came out a couple days ago. And I'm going to buy The Shadow of Kyoshi, which is the second book in the Kyoshi duology, because I bought the first one when it came out like 2-3 years ago, and I loved it, and I just never got the second one. But I know exactly what I'm going to read book 2, so I have to buy it. And those are the only books I'm allowing myself to buy. I have a Visa gift card with $22 on it, and a Barnes & Noble membership, so I get 10% off, and so it should only cost me like $12 to buy these 2 books.
That's awesome. I love book deals. I love deals. I love free things and cheap things.
I'm also so jealous that you have those Kyoshi books. I've been wanting to get them forever, but for some reason I just don't buy books for myself. I should change that. Yeah, and I just continued looking into the plot embryo thing, and I do not understand how you use it, like, in a chapter rather than in a whole book. Because it says, like, you have to start with your character being in your comfort zone. How do you start a
Did
chapter
you watch
with you?
Rachel Stevens' videos on it?
I did, yeah.
Because I think she has videos about using it like that. Let me give
Well,
you
I watched one of her videos on it. It was only like a 12-minute sprint.
You have to sort of take the things like comfort zone and like returning to the familiar and like having changed, like you have to kind of take them like loosely.
I guess so. I have a tendency of always having cliffhangers at the end of chapters. So I find it like, how do I start at like a comfort zone-esque moment if I'm starting in the middle of the action? But maybe that's not a good thing that I'm always doing that.
Well, let me see if I have an example of what I have like planned here so far. Maybe I don't. Like, because sometimes like returning to the familiar, I have it like almost just like a mirror of the comfort situation, like a slight moment of remembering something that was comforting to them, or even like an internal moment of feeling grounded. Sometimes I have it a little bit, I don't know, I only have like a handful of chapters plotted out with this, so maybe I'm not an expert, but I'm doing my best.
Okay. Well, you should make a video about it if you want to.
Maybe I will once I finish this. I used Danny's. I was trying to get people to do the work for me. So I was like asking for things to name my monsters. I opened up my Preptober checklist and I wrote, Violet, you actually have to name these monsters. So I came up with the monsters like a million streams ago, but I haven't named them. So yeah, and Danny gave me this website. So I was using that and coming up with some lists. So of potential names. Go Jeremy. Caitlin is here for the chaos. She made lunch. Yum.
We striving chaos.
Ooh, Wallace said she would also like to read The Rot, so.
I might hit you up on that.
Yeah, there's so many books I want to read, so. But I don't buy books, I just have my library and my Scribd subscription. And the little lending libraries. Otherwise, I don't buy a book. I mean, I do pay for Scribd. It is a paid service, but it's definitely worth it for me.
I don't have a local library. Like, I don't know where one is in this area. And I've been meaning for literally months. Like, it's been 7 months since I moved to this area, and since day one, I've been meaning to check out the free little libraries, because there's like 15 of them within a 20-minute car ride. And so I've been meaning to do that, and I just haven't because I don't drive. And so I'd have to convince my boyfriend, and that takes quite a bit of work.
Could also be a dope video.
That's what I'm saying! That's literally my idea.
Yeah. There's only 3 in Luxembourg, so it's like kind of shitty. And the one's kind of out of the way for me, so I never go to that one, but I don't know. And the other thing about Luxembourg is like half the books are in a different language. So like I found like a good book and then it's like, oh, this is in Portuguese. That's not going to help me at all. So, or in French. Like I can't do the French ones either. But the English ones and German ones are fine. I can take those, but sometimes it's frustrating.
Yeah,
That's okay.
I've got 2 libraries here. One, they're close. There's one that's close-ish. It's like a 10-minute bus ride. But I have to go through the crappy part of town, and I don't venture to that part of town, so no. And the other one is like a 30-minute bus ride, and that's just too much effort. So,
Yeah, I think the little libraries, they can be such a hit or miss. Like sometimes like there's gold in there. Like the one time in my vlog, I was taking like 3 books away from the library, such as like putting 0 in. And then other times I'm like putting a bunch of books in and getting nothing out. So it's a give and a take, I guess. Wait a minute. And accidentally bought 2 books a few days ago. Yeah, I saw that on your Instagram stories. What did you get again? I did see it. I can't remember, but I do remember seeing that on your Instagram. And last week there was an ebook sale, so I bought like 4. Okay.
Well, yeah, I meant to actually like, because I think there was one book that I wanted I think we're probably talking about the same sale. And
Yeah,
so
the
yeah, I'm gonna
99
totally
cent
do
sale.
that because I still have to get the sequel to the Save Your Sister. I'm just like, yeah, nope, forgot.
Lexi made the stream just at the end. Wait, hold on. I'll put up the zombies just for you, Lexi. You missed them, but you can see their cuteness. So I'm at work, and seeing faces makes everything much better. But look at these faces.
We're better faces.
Is it better now, Lexi?
I don't know,
Huh?
I think we're better, personally.
Oh, okay. Back to us.
Yee.
Wait, I want to put us in the weird mode. Oh, it doesn't do anything different. Okay.
Absolutely nothing.
Literally no difference. I know we should wrap up the stream. I don't know.
Well, you know, we could entertain Lexi for a minute. The poor thing just got here.
Oh, Song of Achilles. That was it. I did see the Empriory.
That's so bad.
So I liked Song of Achilles, even though I saw some people saying they think it's overrated. I think it is like masterclass first-person POV storytelling.
I saw someone doing a review of Song of Achilles, and one of the first things they said was that it was fan fiction-esque because they take two characters who are just friends in the original tale and made them lovers in this. And I'm like, did you know the original story? Because Patroclus and Achilles were lovers in the original story.
It did not feel
Just
fan fiction
friends.
at all.
What the
Like the prose is very like the character voice is really good of Patroclus, and having him as the sole first person narrator.
I want to read it so bad, especially because the Project Labyrinth is inspired by two different Greek myths. Like,
Ooh.
Song of Achilles is definitely one I want to get my hands on relatively soon.
I obviously listened to it as the audiobook, and it was a good audiobook. I would recommend. I do want to read Priory of the Orange Tree just because Steve keeps talking about it. So
That's too much. I like a big chunky book, but that is too much.
yeah, I saw it on Scribd, and I was like, okay, maybe as an audiobook. Like, I don't read this as ebooks. Also, the City of Brass, which Katie keeps recommending. If you know, I only read Troublemaker recommended books.
I mean,
Same troublemaker recommendations and Danny recommendations, that's it.
To be fair, A Winter's Promise is now like my favorite fantasy series I've read this year. Like 5 stars to
It was
the 3
so
books.
good.
I loved it. So
Did you see that there's a fourth one?
yes,
I thought this was a trilogy, and then I got an ad on Instagram saying that the fourth one was coming out soon, and I'm like, since when is there a fourth book?
see, I thought the 4th book was already out, so I finished book 3, and I was like, okay, ready to get book 4. I'm like, what do you mean it's not published yet? Like, I would like to read it
This
right
month.
now.
Either
Yes,
this
coming
month or
out
next
soon.
month.
For the end of the year, that's for sure. I was just happy to see popular books in my little bookstore. Yeah, I feel that sometimes. Like the English section, when I was at the store the other day, the English section at the regular store is so small, and it's like sometimes I'm just rolling my eyes at what gets chosen to be there. So anytime I see a book that's like good, I'm like, yes, thank you for whoever stocked these shelves, decided to buy this. I just sold 2 copies of that one. Call it what you will, but bad boy sells well.
nice.
Maybe I'll buy it today. Oh, am I gonna do that to myself? There's like a 60% chance I'm gonna add that to the list of things I'm buying today.
Don't like the fact that I'm hearing strange noises above the spot where it was leaking.
That's concerning.
So sometimes I'm worried about you.
You're worrying about me all the time, so really, it's on brand.
Priory intimidates me. That's too big. Yeah, like I said, I'll give the audiobook a go.
That book looks like you could murder somebody with that book.
I just bought A Solitude of Wolverines. I'm really excited to get into it. Oh, I could just read. Oh, honestly, I've read 4 books this month already, audiobooks, but okay, 1 physical book. So, trying to beat my all-time monthly record.
Sorry, I just saw Wallace's comment and it killed me.
That part. Winter's Promise is so good. Okay, not to scare y'all, but maybe you should just treat A Winter's Promise as a trilogy. What is that supposed to say? Yeah, Wallace?
I need answers.
I mean, the book isn't out yet, right? The 4th one, so how does Wallace have a...
Unless she's read the French version. Does Wallace speak French? Is it out in France? I think
Are
it
we
is.
unlocking new Wallace lore?
Wallace,
I'm here for lore.
explain yourself. We have like 3 English shelves, not enough. Yeah, I was so upset. Like, honestly, things here are like in French, so it's like not the YA, the middle grade YA section in French was like so hopping for like everything I want to read for the nostalgia train. They had like all the Warrior Cats books, all those different books that I'm like always talking about, and I was like, oh my god, they're in freaking French. Stab my eyes out. Crystal, your hair looks amazing, doesn't it? It looks really good.
As I keep washing it, like the other colors are coming out more. So it's like this whole side of my head is pink, technically in some of the light, or is it this side? What? Half of my hair has more pink in it now because all the purple's washing out. So the color, like I'm getting a new hair experience every time I wash my hair.
You see, this is what I'm, like I said, I'm concerned about because my character has dyed hair, and I'm like, how quick does this stuff wash out?
Honestly, like from what I was told, because this is the first time getting it permanently done. Because usually I do semi-permanent, and it goes like that fast, especially with my hair. But this stuff is a particular type of permanent that she said it'll start fading before it actually washes out. So I've got this for a couple of months, but I'll notice the color changing within a few weeks, and it's been a few weeks.
Okay.
If you're going permanent, you're looking at a few months.
Okay.
Aside from, the actual roots, because it is starting to come, my roots are starting to grow out, so.
My boyfriend just walked in and goes, "When are you bar nobling?" Like, what is that?
When I finish these comments, then we can do our outros, but I want to see what the people have to say here.
Oh, and I should clarify that it's probably, I could be lucky, and the landlord might have sent a plumber to check out the area up there, so that could be the noises. And I'm watching my phone to see if there's any text from my upstairs neighbors or my landlord, and so far there's nothing, so I have no idea. That's probably all it is.
It would be peak content, though. Wallace is right.
I mean, and I would totally love to move to Europe. That is like my like goal in life, but that requires funds.
Yeah, that's true.
Puns.
Okay, so the French version is out, and so are the You spoiled yourself, Wallace?
I can't judge. I did the vampire manga that I mentioned earlier. I spoiled that big time for myself on Tumblr the other day.
Why?
It's fine. I plan on reading the whole thing this month anyway.
So I had a very informative day on Tumblr a few months ago regarding the fourth book. No, I don't want to know. Look, I just read books 1 through 3 back to back. So I'm just gonna see what happens. I don't know. Now you got my hopes down, Wallace. Way to go. Ooh, I'm excited. I have an appointment to dye my hair, boo!
Yay! All the dye. Love it.
My break is already ending. Miss you. Oh, well, bye, Lexi. Thanks for popping in.
Bye.
I didn't do it all.
Anytime there's like an episode of LA by Night or Critical Role, I have to stay off Twitter, because if I touch Twitter, there goes all the spoils, since I can't watch it till the next day. I feel
I did that when Game of Thrones was out because of the time zone. I don't get it the night, you get it the next morning. So, and my partner and I would always want to watch it together, and I just had to say, like, hey, I have to watch it in the morning because I cannot go the whole day without being spoiled. Like, it doesn't work, and so.
Yep. And that's absolutely why I like my weird sleep schedule where I'm up at 4 a.m. because that means I get to watch Critical Role or LA by Night before I start my day, and that's like my wake up, and then I get to writing, and it's perfect. I ain't staying up at 10 o'clock at night. No. Nope.
Well, I think this was a chaos stream. I mean, I think we can call it that. I'm not sure what else we can call it, but we can definitely say it was chaos.
Fun.
Should we outro?
Sure.
I should just end the stream without us outroing. I do want
to introduce all of us again.
I could if you guys want me to. I do want to promo my flash fiction stream that is going to be on Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern time, I think. So come for all the fall, cozy, creepy flash fiction vibes, Preptober fun. It's going to be cool. I'm going to have co-hosts. I'm excited about that. So that's what I have. Oh, and book club, we're reading Mockingjay. I have a link to the Discord that Marta placed up in the comments.
We're going to have to read the whole trilogy this month. completely forgot I did that to myself.
I'm going to probably start reading Mockingjay next week because I waited way till the last minute to read Catching Fire, and I was way too harsh on Catching Fire in the live show. I realized after sitting on it, and I didn't let myself sit on it because I finished it like right before the live show. So I'm going to read Mockingjay, I'm going to sit on it, I'm going to digest it before the live show this time. So, I have actually the whole Nostalgia Train schedule if people would like to know. In December, we're reading, what's that book called? Northern Lights, The Golden Compass, is Dark Materials, book 1. Because we're taking November off. January, we're reading Warrior Cats, book 1. February, we're reading Twilight. March, we're reading Percy Jackson. So that is the Nostalgia Train book club schedule. I'm finally reading the book club book in December, The Golden Compass. I've been waiting for it. Yeah, I thought it would be a good wintry one, so that's why I picked it. I've never read it. I don't know anything about it except there's a polar bear on the cover and something about demons. So, do you guys want to introduce yourselves or each other?
This is your stream. You make the decision.
Okay, maybe I'll break with tradition and I will introduce everybody again. So that was me. Crystal is doing spooky gaming streams on Mondays, right? Is that when you're doing it?
Mondays at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah, so check that out. She also does AuthorTube content and other content. Danny?
That's me. Hello.
I don't know how to point! Danny also has a channel. Danny, what's coming up on your channel?
I got a video coming out tomorrow, and then another one on Tuesday, and then another one next Friday.
Danny's got all the videos coming out. Hopefully we're going to get eventually some mood board videos for her new project. I'm going to hold her to it. Marta, what do you have coming up on your channel?
Dino Timer the Wednesday before the Write-a-thon, and probably a Write-a-thon vlog after that.
Oh yeah, Write-a-thon vlogs. I'm going to do a Write-a-thon vlog too, I think.
Yeah, I probably do that.
So, yeah, so this has been the Chaos Queens. We will be back the Thursday before the Write-a-thon on Marta's channel. Is that correct?
Yes, thank you for reminding me.
We'll be back the Thursday before the Write-a-thon on Marta's channel, and then we'll be doing a special Chaos Halloween stream on Crystal's channel.
Yeah. I'm the Halloween girl.
Thanks and bye. Oh, wait a
My
minute.
husband just dropped a whole pile of stuff.
Excuse me, another dino timer? Yes.
Okay,
it's gonna
but
be
like
epic.
an easy Dino Timer. It's not gonna be animated. Just putting that out there.
Put your expectations like,
Yeah.
the Mirror Visitor
Very low
series
expectations.
before expectations is what we're going for here. So let's roll the outro. Goodbye.